1, and we are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to my Facebook Live. Today, we are going to talk about NVIDIA and why it's different from other boom. Right now, NVIDIA share price has gone up so much. Nasdaq index has gone up so much. If not mistaken, it's probably making all-time high, if not at all-time high now. So are we in an AI boom now? Can share market continue going up? Well, first thing you need to understand is Nasdaq or even S&P 500, which is popular things that we look at when we are trying to see a US market, is actually comprised mainly the things that are, the stocks that are leading these indexes going up are a lot the tech companies like Amazon, Microsoft, right? Meta, NVIDIA. So when these companies, this tech company go up, naturally they're gonna drive up the index up as well. So when people ask the market, right, what you usually see the index S&P 500 and Nasdaq, a big chunk of it is the tech stock. So when you're asking the market, you are really asking the big tech stocks, the blue chip tech stocks. And one interesting thing now is a lot of them has something to do with AI. So right now, the question is this AI trend sustainable? Are we in a bubble? And could AI continue be the trend? So that's something we want to discover and learn about together. And that's what we're going to talk about today, right? So before I continue, okay, hold on, to share. Oh, yeah. I want to share like a video, but I forgot how to share on the tab. Last time I shared before. So anyway, I won't be sharing the video. But right now, type in hi if you can hear me well, loud and clear. If you can hear me well, loud and clear, type in hi in the chat box. If you can hear me well, loud and clear. Hi, Suzalina. Hi, Pona. Awesome. Nice to have you here. So today's topic is NVIDIA. Because why we talk about NVIDIA? Because NVIDIA's CEO, Mr. Jensen Huang, has been going viral recently. Why? Because of his signature at a chest of a lady, right? And it's actually a symptom. Symptom of what? A symptom that right now, a lot of people know this NVIDIA is making a lot of money. Jensen Huang is getting so popular because a lot of people, they are very impressed with people that have a lot of money. So that's why right now we know, okay, this is a sign that almost like the whole world know NVIDIA is making a lot of money and they are now looking into their stocks. If they previously, they haven't been looking at their stock, with this post going viral, now they are looking at the stock, right? And because they also want to make some money out of this AI boom. So the question is this the top? And that is also something that I'm wondering. And previously, you would know I shared about NVIDIA and why I think, right now they are profiting. But for how long? What if there's a competition come doing similar thing and lower price? And this thing does happen in the GPU, in the, in this space. However, recently, I asked ChatGPT, what is CUDA? Because I know this CUDA thing has something to do with GPU NVIDIA. And it could be the reason why they remain competitive in the GPU space. And true enough, after I Googled, I discovered, actually I didn't Google, I asked ChatGPT. I discovered, this is something different, man. Something different. Because CUDA is basically you are using like a middle. The way I understand it is like a modifier, right? So that you can use your code and you modify using CUDA so that this code can be used to manipulate the GPU to do AI tasks, something like that. So, and it requires some custom writing to fit CUDA, which is not easy, okay? And this CUDA is only specifically for NVIDIA GPU. So you imagine, right? Because of NVIDIA's GPU is so powerful, you want to be using this powerful AI chip and you want to train AI. And right now, NVIDIA is like the top, right? And you want to use it. So what you do is you write code that is modified with CUDA, this thing, so that you can use it with NVIDIA chip. Okay, so use. 1 to 3 years later, a competitor come out, similar performance, but lower price by 10-20%. Are you gonna switch immediately? Because if you switch, what you need to do is you may need to rewrite your code, which is like so much thing you need to redo, you know, because what you do now is suited for NVIDIA. Okay, if you try to change, there is so many things you need to redo, and maybe the labor cost, the friction is so much that you don't even want to change, even though there's a cheaper provider. So in investing, we call this switching costs. Okay, type in NVIDIA if you want to hear more, like how these switching costs relate to their share price, relate to their company performance. Type in NVIDIA in the chat box, because what this does is it's gonna help the Facebook algorithm know, oh, we are talking about something about NVIDIA stock, and it's gonna share to people that want to find out more about NVIDIA. So just type in NVIDIA. Thank you, Suzelina. Thank you for supporting me. Just type in NVIDIA so that Facebook know this algorithm and share it to the right people, and help me press a love so that they know people are enjoying this content. So actually switching costs is very important. Example of switching costs. One of the things that have switching costs, like let's say if I use iPhone right now, a lot of my photo, a lot of my notes, a lot of my documents are on iPhone. So I use MacBook, I use iPhone. Okay, if you ask me to suddenly change to Microsoft, oh, there's a huge switching cost, man. First, I need to relearn how to use Microsoft Windows. Number two, I need to download my files from Apple, then move over. Maybe some WhatsApp history cannot be fully migrated. There's so much switching costs. Even if the Microsoft device or Android device is a bit cheaper, I'm very reluctant to switch. So that is what we call switching costs. And what switching cost does is it helps you protect your profit, because your customer not so easy to go away. Type in S if you understand, or type in cost, C-O-S-T, if you understand this idea of switching costs. So another idea of switching costs could be what? Give me some example. What are some other idea of switching costs? So iOS ecosystem is one. Actually, another idea of switching costs could be, right now I'm using WhatsApp, okay? And then suddenly you want me to use another chat system altogether, like another chat app. Or right now I'm using Facebook, and you want me to switch to another platform. Wow, it's a huge switching cost, because my friends are there, I built my profile there, I posted a lot of content there, right? People find me there. You want me to move. Like, is it worth it for so much work? What's the benefit? So if their competitor want to come like NVIDIA, they really need to offer like a much cheaper offering, right? Is it like WeChat? Is there switching cost to WeChat? Maybe, because if you are the only one using it, right? The other app that is not like WeChat, and all your friends using WeChat, like what is the use of that, right? And a lot of things you do there is already in the ecosystem. So similar like NVIDIA, a lot of the codes, right? AI tools that you're building, the AI that you're building is built using NVIDIA chips. So you write it in a specific way so that it works with NVIDIA GPU. But let's say later Intel or AMD come up with something cheaper, just a little bit. Maybe you feel if the effect not big, you don't want to switch. And that's where NVIDIA, they continue to make this profit. And this is why I feel it's a bit different compared to the glove story. Because you see, there's not too much switching cost when it comes to even electric vehicle as well as glove. See, really, like let's say right now I buy Tesla, okay? Later BYD come out, wow, nice design, actually cheaper. There's not much cost for me to switch from Tesla to NVIDIA. Type in agree if you agree, right? If there is a cheap, like 50% cheaper, let's say right now you like Mercedes, you don't really use like Tesla a lot. But let's say suddenly Tesla come out with a very nice car, right? You have been using Mercedes EV. Suddenly Tesla come out with a very nice offering, much cheaper, similar performance. Maybe you also tempted to switch, something like that. There's not much thing keeping you, making sure you are doing it. But of course, Mercedes maybe got the brand is different lah. If you are brand affinity, that one is something different, making you stick, but not as strong as versus this one is very mafan, and you have to change the code, a lot of labor intensive, slow down your business. So unlikely people want to change. Like gloves also, I use brand A versus brand B. As long as it works, it's actually not a huge cost for me. But software, computer, things that people need to learn how to use is a lot of friction to change. So that is the part that is different with NVIDIA that previously I didn't focus that much on. That now I see, maybe this is something. However, there's a twist. There's a plot twist. Type in plot or type in twist. Okay, just type in twist, TWIST, or type in plot twist if you don't mind writing longer. Plot twist. What is the plot twist? So at first I got interested with NVIDIA, maybe NVIDIA, due to this CUDA thing, is going to be able to sustain their profit because competition not so easy come in. And he's so smart because he's been building this. This is what we call moat. Warren Buffett, when he invests, is looking for this moat. What will prevent competition from coming in to steal their customer? So, wow, very smart. They've been building this CUDA. It's hard to get people to use CUDA, but once they use CUDA NVIDIA chip, they're going to stick, highly likely. Because to reprogram the code can be expensive. So today I share this to one of my students, Today I was doing a site visit. Morning time, we went to Pentamaster AGM. Okay, so we attended Pentamaster AGM. Then after that, we go to E&O, Andaman Island Sales Gallery. Then after that, we have some like coffee, cake session. And I told them this. One of them say, actually, not necessary, because maybe can use AI to translate this thing written for CUDA to some other language. That means, just now I say the switching cost because you need to reprogram everything, rewrite, right? But now because of this AI, the irony because of AI, now it's easier to just translate this thing that you write for, let's say JavaScript, to translate to Python. Actually, I also don't really know what I'm talking about, Yeah, but example, you write for CUDA, for NVIDIA chip, suddenly you can translate it so that it also work with AMD. And it's just AI doing the translation. Oh, then the switching cost is so much lower. Food for thought. Interesting, right? I didn't thought about this. My student think out of the box. I'm proud of him. So that's what I did today. And any question on NVIDIA? Food for thought, right? There's a switching cost, but right now that switching cost has come down potentially due to AI can do it easily. Okay, I give you some example. Apple is an example of a very strong mode. You see, Apple Vision Pro, at first I also don't really think VR can work until I try Apple Vision Pro and I realized, oh my God, the photo that I have on my phone, I can have it on my Apple Vision Pro, just log into the account. And I can FaceTime with my friends. It's already usable. Like I wear it, I sign in, I can use it for some things like Keynote, Safari, they are already apps I'm familiar with. And this is the difference. Because let's say Meta, Facebook, right now you guys watching it on Facebook. Give me a love, man. Help me give me a love so that we can help this Meta algorithm. I know I'm like so lack of love, right? Please give me love. But it helps, right, to spread this message a lot, right? So like if Meta want to do VR, right, they have to build a lot of app from ground up, and then maybe people don't use. But Apple is different, You've been using Apple Watch, iPhone, MacBook. You've been using so many of their things. So when you use a new hardware, just sign in, a lot of things already inside. So it's already useful immediately. And they don't need to build like custom app from zero because they have been building apps all this while. They just add the app into the new VR hardware. So they are positioned very well to win. First, they already have existing users that love them. Number two, they don't need to build the apps from zero. People are already using the app. They just use it on a new device. So that is also like an ecosystem making it hard for people to switch. Like if Meta want to get iPhone user to use their version of VR compared to Apple, I think they're going to have a difficult time, right? Typing yes if you agree. So let's say VR is the future, which actually I see in the next 5 years, 5 years later, 2029, really you'll be prepared. Now you don't believe one, just like 5-6 years late before this, 2018, I tell you electric vehicle is possible. You believe me? You also don't believe me. 2018, I tell you, car can be 100% electric. You believe or not? You don't believe one. Now, you see Tesla quite common. Now I tell you, 5 years later, you're gonna see people wearing VR out in cafe, and you won't even feel it's weird. It's gonna become like a norm 5 years later. Okay, but in that era, who do you think is more likely to be? What brand do you think people are more likely to be wearing? I think it's Apple. Type in yes if you think so as well. So that is switching cost. People unlikely to switch because even if there is a cheaper alternative, Apple Vision Pro 17,500 ringgit, Meta Quest 3 I think around 3,000, but people still like to use Apple Vision Pro. Some people because Apple, because ecosystem. Yeah. So that's on NVIDIA. If you have questions about NVIDIA or AI stocks, feel free to ask me in the comment. Otherwise, how many of you want to know like what is my insights today from attending Penta Master AGM? Type in Penta at the comment. Type in Penta if you want to know what is my insights from attending Penta AGM as well as the site visit at E&O. All right? While waiting for you to type in, if there are more than 5 people, type in this word Penta, then I'll share with you my insights today, right? What I learned from the AGM as well as the E&O site visit. Okay, so that even you are not there, you're also able to learn something from it. Meanwhile, let me play this short video.
The thing is not about which one is better, more noble. It's about what is suitable to you. Be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy. It means when people rush to buy stocks, that's where you don't want to buy or you sell to them. When stocks go down, that's where you go in and buy low.
Good company doesn't mean that you need to find the growth stocks. You just make sure that the income statement is positive. There is a lot of stocks that you can perform swing trades or short-term trades, but there is less than 10% that you can perform long-term investment.
I would definitely recommend anyone to join the event, not just once, but maybe more than once in any scale, whether it's going to be smaller than this or bigger than this, because the more you learn and the more you listen to these things repeatedly, it becomes more practical for you to apply.
First impression is they are really helpful to teach people, find out what they need, how to improve.
When I look at stocks, I always look into the 3 things. In stocks, I always look at is this the right business model? Is this the right management team that will bring this business to the next level? And the third thing is this the right price?
What I feel is the whole seminar has been professionally conducted. I feel warm. I met many other investors with a similar thinking. So bringing these people together has given me a network now. So I look forward to working with this team.
You're one seat away!
All right. Thank you for being supportive, guys. All right. So what have I learned today? Well, actually, previously, recently, if you read Penta Master's quarterly report, right? I read lah. I actually, rough idea, been busy. I didn't read very detailed. They are still growing, but the automotive side having a little bit of challenge compared to last time in terms of growth. So right now, the medical device is like one of the most important growth driver for Penta Master. And actually, my understanding of the company changed today, So any one of you know what is Penta Master? Do you know it's actually one of the biggest stock in Malaysia? One of the big company in Malaysia that is listed is called Penta Master. But are you aware what they do? Penta Master. Last time also, I wasn't aware. Actually, last long time ago, this Pentamaster, I think I saw their share price before. But because I'm not blaming lah, okay? But it sounds like I'm blaming, but I'm not blaming. Because I learned investing through investing book last time. So they say like, value investing, Warren Buffett don't invest in tech stock. And I try to be like Warren Buffett. So I see, this one, even though low PE got growth, all this, because it's tech stock, so avoid. I missed out on huge profit, even though it seems like obvious, how this company, in terms of PE is low and then it has growth, all these things. Just that I didn't understand in actuality how the business works. Nowadays it's so easy. Like if I don't understand what Pentamaster does, I can just ask ChatGPT. If we already have the information, good, it can tell me. If not, I can like share some snippets of the annual report, ask it to summarize and explain to me more. So it's much easier for me to understand company. Case in point, few days ago or yesterday, I asked ChatGPT on NVIDIA's punya CUDA, what does it mean? I'm not engineer. Can you share with me? So AI now make it so easy to invest. Okay. So anyway, so Pentamaster previously, it was one of the hot, like popular stock going up a lot around 2020 lah. Before that and 1 or 2 years after that. And that's because of the semiconductor boom. US-China trade war, semiconductor boom in Malaysia. So these stocks benefited lah, right? Went up a lot. Some people make so much money from this stock. Now, previously, I thought they are doing automated test equipment mostly. What is automated test equipment? For example, you do the camera, right? Phone camera. Somebody need to test whether the camera is working well, fine, the quality control. And electric vehicle, the power chip, right? Tests because it's whether it can resist the heat and withstand the heat and the high power voltage. So I thought they were specializing in that. In fact, they are. But right now, do you know? Actually, this is what my idea lah. I haven't really checked with the number. Most of their revenue now come from factory automation system. And from my understanding, is like you have a factory, you have production, right? You want to automate your factory production, whatever it is, there are ways they can do it. And the biggest driver right now is this factory automation system where they build like how your company can produce what you produce in a systematic way via the factories. Pop, 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 like that. All right? So that is what they do. One of what they do. And that segment has been driving the growth. And part of the thing is medical segment, where medical devices, right now, I think like ear implants. Okay, that is one of the things I remember. What else? I can't remember much. My memory not good. Ear implant. So it's like automation create the ear implant. It's regulated one. That means it needs to be clean. The process is efficient and then like low room for error. I think the tube for the blood tube, you need to produce it with like precision, and automation can do that. So that's why there's demand for that. And I like it, because medical segment, devices segment is more resilient in terms of the demand. It's unlikely to be like suddenly boom, like a lot like electric vehicle. Wow, it's so hot, popular, a lot of adopter, then suddenly drop. Like medical thing is more stable. Okay, and it's not so many people go in, not so easy to go in also. So it's a niche, and I like it. Because guys, I want to share with you something, and maybe you can help me to repeat that in the comment. It's a something that I realized and I learned in the past 10, 11 years doing business. And it's going to help a lot when looking at stocks also. And there's a keyword. Just like Warren Buffett, buy, want to be greedy when others are fearful. Now I want to share with you a quote that is very powerful one. If you really understand it, it could help you make money. Are you ready? This quote is called riches in niches. Riches in niches. That means niche means what? You specialize in something. And riches in niches means when you specialize in something, you have something you are known for that you're good at, that's where you're gonna make money. Versus generalist, apa you pun buat, right? Apa also you don't do well and people don't remember you. Riches in niches. So at least now they have this niche, this medical device niche. And even though they have this niche, they are also quite diversified in their business. So I like it. And yeah, looking forward to see their growth. Right. So that's Pentamaster. But of course, there are so many other things. That's the reason why you should attend AGM, because there are a lot of insights there that if you didn't attend, you may not be able to get. Okay. The other one is actually E&O. Okay, E&O. E&O, we didn't really get to meet the management. Basically, we just go there, right? Oh, interesting. So Zelina said like Hermes. Correct. Because they specialize in luxury. Okay, luxury. And when you think about luxury bag, ultra luxury bag, who you think about? Hermes, right? So it's important. Jack of all trade, but master of none. So yeah, we don't want to be jack of all trade but master of none. We want to be known for something. So I like that they are in this, medical device niche. Okay, so we talk about E&O. Wow, E&O is a different impression. I go there, condo being sold out, like all the condos sold out. Okay, and they launched landed, semi-D, terrace house, semi-D sold out. Terrace house, I think left like 15 unit or less than that, something like that. So it's quite different, Some developers, they are doing rebates, promotion, and then they have to run a lot of ads. For them, it's like you want to buy also, may not have the stock for you to buy if you want to buy it like bungalow or condo because already sold out. So that is the difference. So wow, I look at that, wow, really strong demand for what they sell. And I feel, wow, this company really is, like recent project has been selling very well. So that is what I can get from the site visit. So let's say if I see share price suddenly drop, why? Like it's like, at least I won't suddenly panic. I will be like, hey, I just went to the sales gallery and I saw the sales doing so well, and it's like secured sales and all these things. So why am I worried? Versus some people that never go. Let's say they never go to AGM, they never go for site visit. Share price drop, oh, panic, oh, AI boom, cost a thing drop or whatever lah. Then is the company gonna be good? But because you don't know what's the future, right? Versus people that go, they get more insights, they feel more comfortable when they invest. So that is a difference, right, between doing homework versus never do homework. All right? Yeah, so that's my sharing. So by the way, guys, this Sunday night, I will be doing a sharing. I'll be doing a sharing on AI, right? Tomorrow, there is no free, tomorrow, there is no Facebook Live, right? Sunday night, also, there's no Facebook Live. But instead, what we have is I'm going to do a sharing, right? A free sharing on AI wave, right? On how do we, like this AI boom, what companies are profiting from it? Like from what category to what category, so that you can learn how to position yourself to win from this AI boom. Do you want to learn about it? Type in AI boom if you want to learn about it. Okay, guys, if you want to get free access to this training, okay, I will send the link to whoever comment AI boom in this comment. When you comment AI boom, right, or AI, you're gonna get invited to join this free training where I share about this supply chain of AI, like how this industry work, what is the projection of how fast they can grow, right? And what are the companies involved, and how do we actually profit from this boom as a stock investor? If you want to get the free sharing, just type in AI or AI boom in the comment. And what I'm gonna do is on Sunday, I'll look at the comments and we're gonna PM you the link, right? Farid asks, after you visit to Penang, what is your take about Pentamaster and E&O stock? I just shared about it. I think you were not here just now. Don't worry. At the end of this sharing, you can watch the recording. I shared about the insights just now. All right. Thank you, everyone. for joining me tonight, and thanks. Can you help me give a love? The criteria, give me a love in this video and comment AI boom. Okay, I check. Anyone that do both, we're gonna PM you the link. It will be PM from, I think, my Facebook page, good, or something like that, right? But guys, be careful, guys. It should be from my Facebook page. Okay, if it's not from my Facebook page, please do not reply. There's a lot of scammer nowadays. Okay, it should be from this exact Facebook page. Anything not from this exact Facebook page, please do not entertain if they PM you. Okay, please be careful of scam. It must be from my page if we PM you. All right, if not, then please do not entertain. There's a lot of scammer. Okay, one last thing. Upcoming, I will be having a free sharing. If you are total beginner, I don't know how many of you here total beginner. On 12th of June, I will be doing a free webinar on 12th of June. It's a Wednesday. If you are a beginner, or let's say if you have been struggling to make consistent profit from stocks, join this upcoming free webinar. Because so Sunday one is about AI. Wednesday one is actually about finding your investment style. Because after 11 years investment experience, right, I discovered the reason why many people, they couldn't make consistent profit is because they haven't found their investment style. So they try crypto, they try forex, they try short-term trading, value investing. They follow this guru, that guru, buy this book, buy that book. Some strategy work, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they make money, sometimes they lose. So here lose a bit, there lose a bit. So even though the overall market go up, they cannot make money. The reason is you haven't found the investment style that is suitable for you. And if you are a beginner, this is the best place to start, because the first thing you need to do if you want to make consistent profit is to find your investment style. That is the reason why you feel overwhelmed, stressed, keep on making mistakes, missing out opportunities, because you haven't found your investment style. So first you need to know what is your investment style. Then after that, you apply the right strategy. And this upcoming training at this link, stepbystepinvest.com/2024new, is all about that. So join me there, or if you know anyone that is interested to join this free training, go ahead, get them to join this free training together. And from there, you discover what is your investment style that is right for you. Remember, find your investment style, and from then on, you can start profiting with peace of mind. Okay, I'll see you in my next Facebook Live, probably on Monday. Okay, Monday, 10:30. See you then. Bye-bye.